Ready to go!
Hey guys, you may have just seen or heard that the WAL has announced its 504 card, and I will be making my debut on that arena. And I just wanted to say kind of a big thank you to everybody who has been part of this journey so far. It's really been an interesting 6 years for me. If you didn't know kind of the background of who I was, I, as a kid, just dreamed of being a professional sports person. When I was 3 years old, I was asked by my parents what I wanted to do when I grew up, and my answer was play sport for Australia. And when they asked me, well, but how are you going to get paid? I said to them, oh, look, I don't know. They'll pay me. And right from the beginning of childhood, I wanted to be a professional sports person. So making it to the WAL arena feels like I finally got to that point of fulfilling a childhood dream. And doing that in a sport like arm wrestling is something that I truly hold dearly to me. The reason I feel that way about it is because of the community of arm wrestlers that have been there right from the beginning. It's been a sport full of volunteers. It's been a sport for me that has been so generous. The people have been so amazing. I could travel right from the beginning, not only now, but right from the beginning in the sport. I could travel anywhere in Australia, anywhere, even overseas, and have a place to stay with arm wrestlers. And always in this sport, I've felt that the community is unlike any other. So thank you to everybody who has shaped the sport to be what it is, who has helped propel, I guess, the marketing side of what I do, to give me this chance to become a WAL competitor. And thank you to every single one of my opponents that I've ever faced up to this point. You guys, especially the ones that beat me, you guys have really shaped me into the arm wrestler I've become. I always find that interesting about the sport, that what defines who you become as an arm wrestler is often the person you're chasing. So to all the competitors that have pushed me, thank you. To the coaches that I've had right from the beginning that have helped shape my technical side and my allocation of strength, big thanks to you guys as well. Big influences, Devin Larratt. He probably from the beginning of my arm wrestling journey was the person that guided me most. He was the most generous with his time. He came to Australia, and I really took a big Devin Larratt piece of the pie when it came to working out how to become an arm wrestler. So a lot of my early years, now I am 6 years into the sport, a lot of my early years were based on Devin's training and what he recommended on those visits. And it's served me incredibly well. Of course, huge thanks to people like John Brzenk as well. Obviously, John has been a huge impact. I met John a year ago, and when I met John, it was like the catalyst to everything exploding on the Pound for Pound Arm Wrestling channel. Credibility went through the roof. People were like, hang on, who is this Ryan guy? He's done nothing in the sport. Why is he hanging out with John? So it still is something to this day that I pinch myself out that I was given that opportunity, because I know that so many arm wrestlers would kill for an opportunity to do anything like that. And so, John, thank you. Of course, all that was made possible by the Travis Bagent. Travis, he was actually the person that reached out to me a year ago that actually paid for me to come to his tournament and to help promote the tournament. So Travis really was the reason why I even got to meet John. And so much has happened since then. So Travis, thank you for helping build Pound for Pound Arm Wrestling, and again, the marketing that has led to me being able to have such an opportunity as the WAL. And of course, there's another elite athlete that I need to thank, and that's Mr. Todd Hutchins. Todd has, with open arms, accepted me into the Strong as Fred Academy, and he's training me to not only be like Devin Larratt now, but to add some Todd Hutchins to the mix as well. And I feel like that having Todd all in on the coaching department for me is really going to shape me really tremendously well over the next 12 months. And where that's going to end up, for me, particularly with the WAL, I have a soft spot for that middleweight hammer. Rob Vigent, I know you got it at the moment, but I really have my eyes firmly fixed on that. I want to win them back for Todd. I know, like Todd's story, he was obviously the most dominant middleweight hammer holder in the WAL. And then WAL kind of asked him to go up a division, and he kind of lost those hammers against his will. And so I want to win him back for him. So I guess I'm going to do everything within my power to make that happen. Now to come back, I guess, to 504, my match with Alan Guerra, Mexico's #1 arm wrestler. Alan, thank you for the opportunity. I really do look forward to pulling you. I've been studying you furiously over the last few weeks since WAL gave me this opportunity. And look, to you, sir, win, lose or draw, I really do appreciate it, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm going to give it my absolute best. If you are good enough to beat me on the night, I will take my hat off to you, shake my hand, and congratulate you. But you are definitely going to get the best version of me that there's ever been. I feel super strong right now. I feel amazing. I am riding confidence very highly, and I really want to push hard. So this match will mean a lot to me, and I know it'll mean a lot to you too. You're going to have a lot of hometown fans there supporting you. So I think it's going to be an amazing match, and may the best man win. But to everyone at the WAL, the organisers, Jamie, Steve Kaplan, thank you for the opportunity. As I said, this is the fulfillment of a childhood dream for me, to be able to call myself a professional athlete, representing Australia on the WAL platform is something that means a lot to me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And yeah, guys, I will see you at WAL 504 in Los Angeles on July 18.
Yes, that's a man!